Hey everyone, I'm Aziz and welcome back to another Express Tech video. Today we are going to dive into something that often seems very complicated but it actually isn't, and that's networking. Specifically, we are going to dive into UniFi networking. This is what we specialize in for your business and home. Now, let's be honest. There are so many networking devices out there, and it's easy to get lost in trying to figure out what you actually need. Even within UniFi, there are tons of options, but don't worry. In this video, we are going to break it all down and make it super simple. We'll talk about how UniFi works, the key components that you need to know, and how to decide what's right for your setup. So, when it comes to UniFi networking, everything revolves around three main components: cloud gateways, network switches, and Wi-Fi access points. Of course, UniFi cameras and door access control are also part of the ecosystem and play a key role in deciding which type of cloud gateway device you need. But today we are focusing only on the networking elements. We'll cover the cameras and the access control in part 2 of this video. Alright, let's take a closer look at each of these three components and let's make it nice and super simple. In the UniFi world, a cloud gateway is a device that combines three important functions. First, it's your gateway. Think of it as a front door for your network. It's what connects your home or business to a 5G router or a fiber connection, whether that's from Zain, Ooredoo or STC. Second, your cloud gateway acts as a firewall for your network. It protects you from external threats or any hackers trying to get into your network. Third, it acts as your network controller. This is really the brain behind everything. It's where you configure and manage all the network devices, setting up access points, cameras, network switches, monitoring their performance. Everything is done through the controller. Think of it as this way. A gateway is your door to the internet. The firewall is the guard standing at the door, and the controller is the smart manager who runs the house, making sure everything is in order and all the functionalities are running smoothly. Now, let's talk about the network switches. These are kind of like the central hub for all your wired devices. All the cables coming from cameras, from access points, from access controls, from data points, everything comes and connects into the switches. It makes sure the network is running smoothly and all the devices are communicating with each other and to the internet. And finally, we've got the access points. These are the devices that gives you Wi-Fi coverage in all your premises. Now, here's where UniFi gets really interesting. Some devices combine multiple components into one, so you don't need a separate device for each job. Take the UniFi Express, for example. It's a cloud gateway and a Wi-Fi access point, but it doesn't have a network switch. On the other hand, we've got the UDM Pro and the UDM Pro SE. This is a cloud gateway and a switch, but it doesn't have a Wi-Fi access point built in. So you might be wondering, if some devices have multiple functions, how do you figure out what do you actually need? Well, the good news is it's not that complicated. Always remember, no matter what kind of setup you have, whether it's for home or business, you will always need a cloud gateway. A cloud gateway, as mentioned before, acts as the gateway, controller, and a firewall for your network. It is where you will control and manage all your UniFi devices. From there, you can add multiple switches and access points depending on the size of your space, how many devices you're planning to add to the network, and how your overall cabling has been done. So, how do you figure out which cloud gateway is the right fit for your business or home? It all comes down to what you actually need your network to do. A cloud gateway has multiple applications that can handle everything from network, cameras, access control, and phones. To choose the right gateway, you first need to know which UniFi applications you want to run and how many devices you're planning to connect on your network. Now, ask yourself, are you just setting up Wi-Fi and internet, or do you want to add cameras, access controls, and telephones to the network? Based on that, you can select the appropriate gateway. When it comes to selecting network switches, it's based on how many cables are coming to your network cabinet. Based on that, you can select the size of your switch, whether that is a 5-port switch, 8-port, 16, 24, 48. There are several options in Ubiquiti. Now, there is also something else to think about. Do you have devices on your network like cameras, access points, or access controls that needs to be powered over Ethernet, which is PoE? In PoE, there are mainly three categories: PoE, PoE Plus, and PoE++. Ubiquiti has switches that supports all of these three categories, and based on that, you can select your appropriate switch. And for access points, Ubiquiti has multiple options. They have ceiling mounted, wall mounted, and even outdoor access points that support various Wi-Fi signals like Wi-Fi 6 and Wi-Fi 7. That's UniFi networking made simple. Whether it's for your home or business, it's all about picking the right combination of devices and then growing your network as you need. Also, if you want professional help setting up your network or you are not sure what you actually need for your space, Express Tech is here to help you out. We handle everything from detailed site surveys and customized solutions based on your needs to professional installation, precise configuration, and of course, continuous support, ensuring your network runs perfectly with zero hassles on your end.